What's up, everybody? Professor T is back with some more reacting to undiscovered music. Today, I've got another suggestion from Facebook, one of the Facebook groups I'm a part of, and this is AD Fade Away. Curious if that is inspired by that basketball player, but we'll see. AD is a Belgian performer and singer, and this is a unique song that he's done. So without any further ado, or any more of my long-windedness, let's get right into the song and see what he's talking about. Like I said, I do screen these videos, but it's the first time I'm really scrutinizing it.
Fade away from my memory, won't you fade away, fade away.
Single track vocals, but there's some ad-libs underneath.
4 years that I've been running, looking for something.
It's got kind of like hip-hop and EDM influence.
I've been trying, get my mind off what we used to be now. Where do I go?
It certainly sounds European to me too. Choreography. This is kind of vintage in a way too. I like it. Smooth.
I thought it would be forever. You were my treasure. All of our sins will be forgiven. To stay together, but I think that we both know why.
There's some nice little song structure things he's doing too. It's a classic trick right there. Drop out the instrumental to nothing and just do a cappella to bring everything back in. Adding some horns and saxophone. Left, right panning on the saxophone too. A little bit of like a synth pad or something like this in there too. That be considered a pad or a lead? I think that we considered a pad. That sound just unique. Neat music video too. Room mic and that saxophone sound right there. Really nice on the song structure on this one too. It was really good. I enjoyed it. And this is obviously a very polished track right here. Like this is clear. You know, once again, a lot of effort put into the video. A lot of effort put into the sound quality of that mix and the recording. So sounds great. Reactions to it. Once again, I like that. I like how it's kind of old school. It's got like a vintage throwback kind of a vibe. Yeah, it still had like the beginning of it had like definitely like a European influence that I could hear, like definitely a European pop influence. It's also the reason why I like listening to, rather reading, I should say, the bio, because it gives you some background on what it is that makes the singer tick. Where they're from does make a big difference, you know. So definitely, I'm feeling that one. Now, in terms of what I would say about any critiques for this one, once again, for the ones like this that are more polished, it's really hard to have any critiques. You know, with the mix and whatnot. But what I would say, if I were to find any critiques in there to provide, because he pretty much hit all the points that I would do. Like this song, it definitely evolved over time. It definitely did a lot of different things. It added more sounds took away sounds to keep it interesting to listen to. Maybe the only thing I would say, maybe with the vocal performance, just maybe, and once again, it's because this was definitely a laid back song, so you can listen to a different song that might already be doing this. But for this one, the only thing I would say with the vocal performance, I feel like it could have been just a little bit more energy. It fit with what you were doing though on this song, like I said. But that's really the only critique that I can even find. And once again, the critiques are for educational purposes for all the people watching at home and anybody else that might be doing this themselves, for things that they can learn from listening to other people. So, I'm going to end it there. This was a nice song. Nicely done. So, now, let's see where it will rank on the Professor T Billboard charts. And I think people probably know I would have liked this one. Is it going to finally unseat Geek and Taylor Jones? Probably not. Let's just be honest. I'm waiting for that day to come this year. It's going to happen, I'm sure, but I'm waiting for it. But this one, I think it's pretty good, so it's going to be moving up pretty well. But definitely move it up into the middle of the pack. So then, I would say for the Professor T Billboard charts, I think this one we have a little bit more popularity than John Rizzo's Recluse. It's a little bit more accessible. I think it was a little bit higher than Corey James. I think it's a little higher than Ty P. I feel like up in here is a good place where I would place it. I'm going to go one higher to J.A. Wild's Trip. One below Forest Chapter 14, just because I felt like they really brought it on that one. So, J.A. Wild Trip, the rapper from California. Forest, Story Doesn't End at Chapter 14, the rock song from the indie rock group from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And AD, the Belgian performer and singer, slots in right between the two of those guys at number 12. So, good showing right there. That's a good showing. And definitely somebody I will be keeping an eye out for. So, with all that being said, to AD, to all you watching at home, love what you do. I had a great time listening to this, and I hope all of you did too. I spread nothing but peace and love to all of you, and I will see you on the next review.